Welcome back to my playthrough of Bloodborne. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the best playthrough on YouTube. The best one. I am the best at this game. Nobody can compare to me.
Please help me. Help me, boss.
Anyway, I mentioned I gave a little clever, cheeky cliffhanger about the new Star Wars The Last Jedi. As of this recording, it came out last Friday. I saw it on a Thursday, got my tickets a week early, fucking went opening night. I got the best seats in the fucking house. I got choice-ass seats, and I was like, hell yeah, boy, give me those seats. Give me those seats! Stop attacking! Holy shit, that guy was never ending. Anyway, best seats ever. Right center row, in the middle of the row. Best seats. Huh. But yeah, I saw Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Very polarizing film. I feel like it's one of those films where you either loved it or you hated it. And you know what? You know how I felt about that fucking movie? I thought it was pretty good. It has problems. It's a very good Star Wars movie. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. It's very cool. But it's got problems. It's got some problems. And I'll get into those. First of all, spoilers. If you haven't seen The Last Jedi, I'm not gonna give a time code of when I'm not talking about it, so either don't watch it, don't watch this video. I mean, it's not like you're going to anyway, because I fucking suck dicks. If you haven't seen The Last Jedi, don't watch the video. If you have seen The Last Jedi, continue watching it, and then tell me what you thought of it. We will have a nice, civilized discussion. None of this bullshit, like, oh, it's the worst Star Wars movie ever! It raped my childhood! It ruined my life! I hate The Last Jedi! I hate Ryan Johnson! Fucking calm down, it's a movie. It's not even that bad, relax. So... yeah, The Last Jedi was pretty good. I want to start by saying this. I liked The Force Awakens. I loved The Force Awakens. And there's nothing wrong with that. The Force Awakens is a good movie. It might have rehashed some shit, but guess what? I don't fucking care. The Force Awakens is good. It was fun. It was entertaining. I had a very good time watching it. Rogue One was okay. The first two acts were pretty boring. The characters, frankly, suck. But the last act, that whole ending action sequence was fucking amazing, and I loved that part. But in my opinion, that doesn't make up for, like, a mediocre first third. Because that's a lot of the movie that's just not that good, honestly. And I know a lot of people disagree with me. I like The Force Awakens better than Rogue One. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, and I know this video is going to get, like, 3 million... There's only going to be like 100 people that watch this, but it's going to get 3 million dislikes just because of what I just said. But guess what? I don't fucking care. I stand by my opinion. I stand by it. But yeah, anyway. Keep fucking rambling on. The Last Jedi is pretty good. It has issues, like I said. And those issues are... my issues with the movie are... number one, it's too fucking long. It's almost 3 hours, and there's parts that drag. And when a movie's that long, it's okay, but I feel like if you're gonna make a movie that's that long, you should do your best to make it not feel like it's that long. Like, if you're gonna make a long movie that's 3 hours, have the pacing be so good that you're not sitting there and then sometimes have the thought, how long has this movie been going on for? What time is it? I think if you're watching a long movie, the question, what time is it, shouldn't enter your mind. And there's points where I was watching The Last Jedi and I was like, man, how long is this movie? Like, I almost looked at my fucking phone, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to be that guy. But, anyway, so, The Last Jedi is too long. Could have been way shorter. The most common complaint, and it's the first one that I had while watching it, is that the whole subplot... okay, so the movie... anybody who's seen this knows, so I'm kind of just like talking out of my ass. The movie it starts off with 3 separate plots, right? You have the Resistance and the First Order, you know, the Resistance trying to get away. You have Finn and Rose trying to find the hacker dude. And then you have Rey and Kylo Ren and their whole arc. Number 1, the subplot with Finn and Rose was stupid and boring and pointless. And whenever the movie cut to that, I was like, come on. No, not again. I don't want to know about this. I don't care. Every time I cut to that, I was like, come the fuck on. The subplot with the Resistance and the First Order, it was kind of pointless and dumb. And honestly, didn't make much sense, because you had Poe Dameron fucking being a little crybaby, when everything could have been, you know, gravy and honky-dory if I don't remember her name, if the girl with the purple hair was just like, hey Poe, shut the fuck up, I know what I'm doing, I have this as a plan, don't tell anybody. And he would have been like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Like, it didn't need that didn't need to happen. But the subplot with Rey and Kylo Ren was so fucking cool, and I loved it, and it was the best part of the whole movie. The whole movie should have been about that. It should have delved more into Luke training Rey. Should have been all about the Force. It should have been all about Rey learning about the Force, and Kylo Ren coming into his own. That struggle that he has, it makes him the best character in the whole series. I loved that subplot, and I wish the whole movie was about that, because the other ones were stupid. Also, I didn't like Rose. She's a fine character, but I didn't like the actress playing her. I thought she was a little bit too cringy. And I don't mean cringy like, oh, she was so bad it was cringy. I mean, it was like the lines she would say and the way she delivered them were so dramatic. Like, in the end, when she saves Finn's life, and Finn's like, why'd you do that? And she's like, don't you see, Finn? We're gonna win this by saving the ones that we love. And then she, like, passes out. I was like, come on. I didn't like her character. Well, I liked her character. I didn't like her actress. My second complaint is that Leia should have died. It would have been convenient for real life because Carrie Fisher's actually dead. And I hated the little, like, force pull to the door in space. Okay, number 1, I know that Leia is force sensitive, but it's always been established that she can just feel disturbances. Like, she knows when her loved ones are dead. She knows where her loved ones are. She can feel it. That's fine. It's totally cool. I mean, she's the son of fucking... what? She's the daughter of Darth Vader. Of course she's force sensitive. That's fine. But she's never, ever shown ability in, like, using it to do anything like that. And I thought that was so out of left field, and so, frankly, I thought it was fucking stupid. Like, it was the first point in the movie where I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't like that at all. I think they should have killed her. It would have been such a bold move to have her die so early in the film, and have her die in an almost, like, unceremonious way. Like, the ship blows up, and then she gets sucked out into space, and then have her die. I thought that would have been so bold, and I would have loved it. I really like bold choices in movies, like, choices you don't expect. I love that. Like, it's very unpredictable. But what was even more unpredictable was her fucking pulling herself to the door using the Force. That was stupid. Also, what the fuck? Anyway, I also think that Finn should have died, because once again, you wouldn't have expected it, and it would have been. I thought it would have been an awesome character moment for him. I know people disagree with that, but like, when he was about to die, I was like, no way, he's gonna actually die. There's no way he's gonna fucking die. Well, he might actually die here. I like Finn. I think, minus Kylo Ren, he's my favorite new character. But Finn should have died, and he didn't. He got saved by Rose at the last second, and I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, grow some balls and kill him. They didn't have any balls in this movie. They tried to do, like, different things to be, like, unpredictable. Like, oh, this movie's gonna go where you don't expect it. Okay, well, then make a risk. Like, kill Leia, kill Finn, kill Luke. Luke's death was amazing. I don't know why people complain about it. I thought it was great. Kill 3 main characters in the movie. That would have been so heavy and so daring and so fucking cool, and I would have loved it. I'm trying to think of other complaints that I had. The editing was kind of weird at some points, especially in the beginning. The editing got better once they found the hacker guy. Everything leading up to that was kind of weird, and there's a lot of continuity errors that I'm not going to go into because I feel like that's really nitpicky, and that's not really a complaint on the movie, but it's just something I noticed that kind of took me out of the experience. But it's not, like I said, it's not like a huge deal, and it's not a huge complaint in the movie. It's just nitpicky bullshit that I'm just talking about because I'm a little crybaby. But as for the things that I liked, Kylo Ren, once again, is the best character in the... He's the best... Fuck! I didn't think it was going to kill me. Kylo Ren's the best new character, hands down. I love the struggle he has going on. You can... Adam Driver is so good at portraying it. You can feel it. You can, like, feel the turmoil inside of him, and I love it so much. The whole thing with Rey and Kylo Ren, how they were talking to each other using the Force, and how they're like, oh, I could see you, but I can't see your surroundings. Like, I loved that. It was so fucking cool. Everything involving the Force, Rey, and Kylo Ren, and Luke was so interesting. Oh, God, I fucking loved it so much. And, I also loved how Snoke is just like some random evil guy. Like, a lot of people were saying, oh, I wish I knew more about him. I wish I had more answers. But I kind of like the fact that you don't. I kind of like the fact that it's almost like not everybody has to have a crazy lineage to be powerful. He's just some random evil guy that found Kylo Ren and was like, hey, you're a Jedi. I'm going to train you to be evil. I can sense the evil inside of you. And Kylo Ren was like, okay, I want to be evil. I want to be like Darth Vader. But yeah, I liked how Snoke is just like some guy. The best scene in the whole movie is when Kylo Ren and Rey are in Snoke's lair and they just team up and kill everybody. Snoke dying by Kylo Ren, I saw it coming because you can see the lightsaber moving, but it's one of those things where it's like, there's no way it's going to work because Snoke's probably going to see it coming and do something about it. But then he fucking killed him, and I was like, no fucking way. That was so fucking cool. Like, I shit my pants in the theater, and I was like, whoa, that was so awesome, man. But yeah, I loved that. The whole sequence, Kylo Ren and Rey fighting side by side, was so awesome, and I loved it. I also liked, the Yoda appearance. A lot of people didn't like it. He looked weird. Because he was a puppet, which is fine. That's totally cool that he's a puppet. But on the wide shots, I think it was the blue aura surrounding him that made him look like he was almost superimposed into the film. And I don't mean like CGI. Because CGI is supposed to be like a nice blend, where you're not supposed to be able to tell. But it almost looked like somebody in post, like got a PNG of Yoda, and just like dragged him onto the frame. It looks so weird sometimes, but the close-ups look amazing, honestly. I thought it was great. And the end with Kylo Ren and Luke was fucking awesome too. I also liked the little attention to detail to where Luke didn't leave the scuff marks in the salt. I thought that was cool as hell. And the fact that like Kylo Ren and Luke never collide lightsabers, that was a really nice touch. Very nice attention to detail. But yeah, I really enjoyed The Last Jedi. Oh, also, the end where the girl with the purple hair fucking like hyper speeds into the fleet, that was so fucking cool. And that effect was so awesome. And the fact that it was so silent just like added to it like a millionfold. It was so neat. Anyway, The Last Jedi is a good film. It's not awful. It's not amazing. I didn't love it. I just really liked it. But everybody complaining about it, saying that it like ruined Star Wars, that it ruined their childhood, you gotta relax, dude. It's not that bad. I think The Force Awakens is better, honestly. I had more fun with The Force Awakens. And I know that The Last Jedi isn't supposed to be fun. The Last Jedi is actually a very dire film. A lot of sad things happen. The good guys just get their ass kicked. They lose. And the film almost ends it almost has a finite ending. Like, I have no idea where they're gonna fucking go. It felt like the last movie in the series. So wherever they take it, like, I am very curious. But I thought The Force Awakens was better. I think as a Star Wars movie, I think it's cool how The Last Jedi answers more questions and has more Star Wars-y things almost, like lightsaber shit. And, you know, and I liked the darker tone, but darker doesn't always mean better. But as a film, technically made, The Force Awakens is better. It's better paced. The Force Awakens never stops, and a lot of people don't like that, but I love the fact that it doesn't stop. It's just going and going and going. You're never bored. And I love that. The Last Jedi, like I said, is too long. If you would have cut out the casino sequence and replaced it with something else and wrote something different, gave those characters something else to do, it would have been way cooler. It would have been way better. And I think it probably would have been better than The Force Awakens at that point, because the pacing was off. It was very inconsistent. And like I said, as a movie, not a Star Wars movie, as a movie, The Force Awakens is better in my opinion. But I like The Last Jedi, and I would recommend it. It's fun. It's cool. It's very edgy. And I still maintain that Kylo Ren is the best character. I thought this during The Force Awakens. I love Kylo Ren. I love the inner turmoil that goes inside of him. Oh! Also, another Kylo Ren moment that I really fucking loved was when he's in his, like, ship, right? And he's shooting the carrier, like the good guy carrier, whatever the hell it's called. And then he sees his mom, and he's about to pull the trigger. But then he doesn't, because he killed his dad in the last one. And he's like, I killed my dad, but I can't kill my mom. Like, you can feel him pull back, and it's so nice. It's such a good moment, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah, Last Jedi's okay. It's good. Not awful, not great. It's just good. And I recommend it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get to the clinic from here, and then I'm going to just end the episode. Oh! Where do I go? Oh, there we go. And that scared the hell out of me. Okay, and now I'm going to ascend the longest ladder in video games. The first time this happened, and I ended up at the clinic from the Forbidden Woods, I shit my pants. I said it in my video, but for real, it's like the coolest fucking thing. Okay, I forgot there was a second ladder. I just noticed all the dust and the skeletons. That's fucking cool. I really just noticed that. The attention to detail, amazing. Alright, and here is the first area of the game. Such good level design. And I'm gonna go. Remember to share these videos around if you want. Like and subscribe or whatever. And I will see you later. Goodbye.